Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is December the 4th, 2021. Alibaba. Yeah, I got a couple of comments on a couple of my videos talking about we need an update into the market in Alibaba. Everyone in mainstream media, everyone on the social media is telling you all that Alibaba is a continued buy and the market continues to drop. Something's not right. You guys got a question. Why would people try to get you all to think that the market is a buy and price is going down? Because they don't have their interest, your interest at heart. They don't care about you. Plain and simple, they don't. It is what it is. They have their own agenda that they need to fulfill. They're in the markets trying to make money, and they're not trying to make you none. They're trying to take your money rather than help you make it. Well, we're not that channel. This is what I do. I show you all where prices are anticipated to go so that you guys don't have to be afraid or nervous as to, okay, what's going on in the market. I was telling you all the way back here, right? Since August, that the market in Alibaba was weak. You guys can literally go back and listen to those videos. I'm showing you all the play. I'm showing you all how you can learn this for yourself without being nervous, without being confused, without watching 13,000 videos, without reading about the earnings reports that these companies are releasing. The market is already speaking. It tells us already from off the rip where the market is headed. You don't need all that information. You just need the price and what people are doing. So welcome to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. You guys want to maintain this ability to see where price is going to go, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It's just that easy. So now, I did an update video for Alibaba, right? I did. November the 20th. You could go back and listen. You could go back and see it. It's in our Alibaba playlist. Every video that I do is in a playlist because I want to show you that I'm fully transparent and that you don't have to worry, that you can do this for yourself. I'm not talking about articles. I'm not talking about technical indicators. I'm not speaking on fundamental analysis. I'm looking at the chart and that's it. This is the simplistic way of understanding where the market is going to go. I'm showing you all this. And look at it. The market in Alibaba continued to fall. So I wasn't nervous. I wasn't scared. I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm already seeing it. I was already there. I was waiting for price to come down 25%. There it was. Price in Alibaba came to where I expected it to go all the way back here since August time frame. So from August to then, people have been telling you all that Alibaba is a buy. Even Charlie Munger, the right-hand man of Warren Buffett, was telling you that Alibaba was going to go up and that it was a buy. And many people probably have acted on that information. Price going down anyway. Makes you wonder, right? Yeah, because Charlie don't care about you. He doesn't. He's in it to make money just like you are. So why would you follow somebody else who is against you? Everybody who's in the stock market is against you. They have their own agenda. They have their own spot of when they'll get in, when they'll get out. Now, that's 25% right there, okay? Now, let's talk about it though. I mean, we have to keep it real. We're not in an uptrend. This downtrend in Alibaba is still intact. It is still intact, right? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to extend it down lower. This downtrend is massively still in play. At some point, yes, price will stop, right? But everyone on YouTube tells you to buy the dip. That is one of the biggest mantras that these people push. And I don't push that because if you were to buy the dip in Alibaba here, back in November 2020, you bought the dip. Cool. Price still fell. You bought the dip here, went 220. Cool. You bought the dip here. May 2021. You bought the dip again. Cool. You bought the dip again. You buy the dip again. You buy the dip again. Everything dips and you guys don't have no idea. These people don't have no idea as to where the market's going to stop. That's why you don't come in and buy these dips. That's why you don't dollar cost average. You don't do that because you don't know where the market is going to stop dipping. Now, let's take a look at this though. Okay. We need to figure out how low are we going to go? The answer is already here. Okay. This is where the answer is going to be found. Right here. So we need to focus our attention right here to what was going on in Alibaba back in 2014, 2015, 2016. So imagine the people who comes in and tell you to hold stocks for 5 years, right? So let's say you came in and bought Alibaba in 2016, right? 16. You held the stock for 5 years. So that takes you to 2021, right? So let's go to September of 2021. So you held your money locked up in Alibaba when price was around $112. And if you were to get out in September 22nd, let's go to September 22nd, the price was about 161, right? You held it for 5 years. That is where you exit out your position. Right there on the 5th year, the day of the 5th year, when you first initially enter your position, is where you have to get out. You would have missed out on all the gains when the Alibaba was trading around 320 back here in October of 2020. That's why you don't need to hold stocks for a time period. You need to hold it for a price target. Once the price hits your price target, let the play go, because you lost out on a whole lot of profit when you should have let it go back in October rather than hold it for the 5th year period of September 22nd, 2021. You have definitely lost out on a whole lot of gains. That's why we don't necessarily push holding stocks for a time period. We push price targets, looking for the market to hit a price target. So now let's try to figure this out. Okay. Check this out. I know a lot of people don't like to believe in filling gaps. Like every market don't have to do it. But look at this. There was a gap right here in Alibaba, right here. From $125 up here towards 130. That was a gap. And that was back in 2017. We have now filled that gap in Alibaba. So the question is, where can we see support? The price closed in Alibaba around $112, right? We saw that. We should try to visually see where support can be at in the market in Alibaba, right? And it's right around here, $100. Look at that. Now, we have saw a massive decline in price. So eventually, yeah, we will see a spurt, a upward price movement in Alibaba. Rejection is going to be right here though, around 130. That's going to be the next spot of restriction to 140. So I got 130 and 140. I'm already telling where the sellers are going to be to try to push back down the price in Alibaba. Now let's look at this from a 2 weeks perspective. Look at that. It's nothing but weakness here on the chart in Alibaba, right? Nothing but weakness. We need to see price. Actually, we need to see the price jump now. I'm gonna keep it real. Price for this upcoming trading week needs to bounce off of these tops back here in 2016. We need to see that, because if not, we're coming back down to 100. Okay. Now, given what we have on the 2 weeks time frame, it doesn't look like we're going to hold this price of 112, 115. It doesn't look that way. Weekly time frame, you guys can still see it. Right now, that's one of the things about shorting the market, is that you don't have unlimited or infinite amount of movement to the downside. At some point, it's going to stop. Now you have infinite probabilities of price continuing to go up into infinity, but you don't when you see price go down, which is why you got to be a little bit careful now. I mean, we saw the price starting here of October 2020. We have already saw value decrease from the high to the low of 64%, right? This is why these hedge funds, I don't understand why they try to become massively short in these markets. At some point, you need to let this go. And we are nearing that point now in Alibaba. So the question is, how low? My first spot, outside of us seeing price hold 115, it's going to be 100. Okay, I'm looking for the market in Alibaba to try to give us some support around 100 first, right? That will give us another 11% movement to the downside. The biggest area that I'm seeing as well is here, around 85. Now that is definitely an outlier though, but I can see it. I got 100 first. My second area will be like $93, $94, give or take. That's my second area. My third area is 85. So I'm gonna push this down to 85. I'm not saying that we're gonna hit $85 though, but I just want us to be prepared, because this is a definite bear market. This is what a true bear market looks like, which is why you don't come in and buy these dips. This is what a bear market looks like. And we're gonna play the weakness until we see market in Alibaba either breaks up above 130, right? No higher than 140. Okay. Now, this is not the time to be greedy, right? I'm not necessarily telling you all that we're going to hit $85 in Alibaba. No, I'm looking at 100 first. I will be satisfied just for the price to hit at 100. That's the first spot. Okay. Because that gives us around 10.75% profitability. I'm satisfied with that. I'm not here to try to grab every piece of money out there that's available. I understand that. So that's the first spot. My second area is here around 93. That's my second location that I'll continue to eat off the market in Alibaba. And I'll be satisfied to take the bag there too. My third area is 85, 86. That's my third area. That's it. All right. So let me switch this back over to the daily so we can continue to follow the market in Alibaba on the daily time frame. We bring this in closer. I want to make sure you all get to see that a little bit better. This is it. Nothing hard, nothing complicated. We haven't found the buyers yet. That's that simple. Now, the only thing that will go against me in this price prediction is for us to see the market bounce right here around 110. I can see that, and I'm prepared for that. I'm not going to be nervous. I'm not going to be scared. I'm not going to say, well, price is starting to go up. I already know that. We can see price go up at 110. That's one of the first spots that we can see buyers. And if that's the case, cool. Because we can see price go up to 130, 140 on top of that. But that's where I would have to say, yeah, I didn't get the price prediction right. I might have to let it go. Prices continue to be on this bullish trend. I need to let it go. So now it's your turn. Hit me up. Let me know, what do you all think about Alibaba? Where do you all think the price is going to go? This is my updated price prediction, and I'm still seeing some weakness. Now, your turn. Let me know what you think. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.